Welcome back, everybody, to the Original Content Theater. I'm your host, Stoner Spike.
And this is Colonel McDoogle again.
Yep. And we actually have a special guest with us today. She was here for the last episode, too, but we felt we should announce her for now.
And I am UnlimitdPuppeteering.
She's going to be reading all the female voices for us, except for Tana's mother. That's still going to be my
I guess the
voice.
only female is Tana. So she'll be Tana from now on. We'll just put it that way.
Okay, without further ado, this is Chapter 6. We got into the city and looked for a place to stay so we could drop off our stuff and take a look around the place. What? After a few hours, Vlayru looked at Mabel and asked,
Hey, how did you get that sword? It's pretty cool.
Well, everyone has a pretty cool sword in this thing.
I made it myself. It took me 2 months to get it perfect, Mabel answered.
Wow, impressive.
He complimented Mabel. Just then, a girl about my age, in a fancy dress, came up to us. Are you the cast? I hesitated. Should tell her I am the new cast?
What is your business with us?
Vlayru asked her. Pardon me, I am Queen Anina's servant Grace. She has asked for your audience if you would like to accompany me to the castle.
No, I wouldn't.
She asked, who the fuck is this queen?
How does she know who the cast is?
I don't know.
The bad guys don't know who it is. How does she know?
I don't know. Stop asking me these questions. I can't answer them. I thought for a second, then answered,
Yeah, sure. We'll go with you.
She nodded her head. Then we followed her to the castle. We walked through all the way to the audience chambers. It was a large room with pillars on the side.
Triple spacing.
On the side, and a walking carpet. What is a walking carpet?
I think he meant a red rug, or like, is that what it's called?
I don't know, like, I imagine some sort of, like, goofy...
Or no, a red carpet, yeah.
I imagine some sort of, like, goofy Miyazaki invention where it's like they step on a carpet and it grows feet and starts walking.
I'm thinking of, like, the magic carpet from Aladdin here. Like, okay, there's a walking magical carpet in the corner, I guess. Whatever.
At the end of the room sat the queen and her advisors. On the side were servants and jesters. We got up to the other side, then we bowed. Why would you bow? You don't owe her anything. She's not your queen.
Well, it's kind of customary. What I'm wondering is, why aren't she's just got servants and jesters standing there all the time? Like, jesters not doing anything entertaining, the servants aren't doing anything, they just stand in the room with the queen all day?
I don't fucking know. Grace spoke. Your Majesty, this is the cast you questioned and her party. What? This is the cast you questioned and her party. What does that mean?
I think he means requested.
It just says you quested. What?
He left out the re, though.
Thank you, Grace. You may go now. Queen Ada said. Grace walked to the side. The Ada asked.
The Ada? The Ada. Wow, that's...
So are you all the new cast? I've never thought that the Avatar would be a girl.
Fuck you! There it is. There it is again. I hate you.
The last three were men.
You keep reading.
Well, I've got something to say right here. How does she know who the last three were? Did she meet them all? I thought they were myth. I don't know.
It's simple. She's like 900 years old, so she's seen everything.
Okay, I've seen a lot of shit.
I am Queen Elizabeth.
I've seen a lot of casts.
I hate this kid.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I named Kitana. Ugh.
Me, Kitana. You, the Ada.
Alright, here we go. I named Kitana. These are my friends, Vlayru and Mabel.
Even though I just met Mabel yesterday.
And why would you announce your party members as my friends? Wouldn't you want to be a little more formal amongst a queen? It's just like, hey, there's me and my friends. It's
Yeah.
like, wouldn't you be like, I am Kitana, the new cast, and this is Mabel, the expert swordsman.
Yeah, it seems.
And this is
these
Vlayru.
are my best friends.
Yeah, and this is Vlayru, company Glowbug. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you. I am Queen Ada Aldridge.
She said, very royal-like.
I didn't know royal people had different voices than normal people, but okay.
If I may, Your Majesty, ask how have you come about knowing who I am?
I said graciously.
Well, there have been rumors going around of your quest for the Master Powers.
She said,
Really, Your Majesty? That really helps us a lot. Thank you.
I said graciously.
Rumors, like.
Something as
Fucking
important
seriously?
as the cast? Like, this would be like if Jesus came back and there's only rumors about it. It's like, people
Yeah.
would know!
Yeah.
Oh.
And even the bad guy doesn't know, so I mean.
Anything for a cast? I have requested your audience because I want to see for myself if it really was you. And now I know. And I now know. Okay, well. So I'm sure you are looking for a place to stay, correct?
She asked.
Yes, we are!
Vlayru said as we stood up.
Well, we have a room here for all of you if you would like to stay here.
She asked us. Yeah, let's trust the random queen who just summoned us to her palace. We don't know who the fuck she is. For all we know, she wants to eat them.
Well, they already told their life story to the random mercenary they met last chapter.
These are like the most trusting idiots ever.
Yep.
That would be great. Thank you so much.
I said, this is great. A stay in a castle. This will be paradise.
Grace, will you take them to their rooms, please?
She asked Grace.
Yes, Your Majesty.
She said, then bowed, then led us to our rooms.
Please get comfortable. The Queen asked that you and your companions join her for dinner. And if you need anything, just let me know.
She told them, standing by the door.
Thanks so much, Grace. You're a saint.
I complimented to her.
I'll see you down at dinner.
She said as she closed the door. I changed out of my clothes and got into a very expensive and very beautiful dress left in the closet for me. Why? Okay, this is really fucking creepy, right? You get some random queen you don't fucking know of some nation. Let's just say hypothetically you go to like Saudi Arabia and then the king summons you. And then he gives you a room, and in the room is like a fancy set of clothes for you. It's like, this is getting really fucking
I
creepy.
heard you guys read terrible fiction on YouTube, and I'm a big fan. I already have a room for you with clothes in it. You're joining me for dinner, by the way.
And you can never leave.
Okay. Don't kill me.
I then met up with Vlayru and Mabel in the hallway.
You look amazing, especially for a woman who can open a can serious ass.
Oh my god! What?
Wow. That's like a train wreck of a sentence if I ever saw one.
That's so
What?
not true. And
Okay, I get what he's trying to say. You can open. He's trying to say in the sentence that you look like especially for a woman who can open a serious can of whoop ass, not a serious can.
Well, it's not even just that, because, I mean, that's a train wreck right there, but what makes it even worse is that she's a woman. She's more than one woman, apparently.
There's a whole bunch of them. Who can open up a can serious ass? Mabel said as we laughed, or as we farted. It wasn't true, but it was true, but to the point. Even though I'm amazing with lightning's powers, my own power and my sword skills need to a lot better. I hate being in the suit, Mabel said.
I hate my clothes.
I hate my clothes. Where's my skin-tight jumpsuit?
just be patient. We can get out of them after dinner.
I told him. Grace came around the corner wearing something a little nicer than earlier and said,
You guys look sharp. Ready for dinner?
starving. Mabel answered back.
Good. If you would please follow me.
She said. We followed her down to the dining hall. There sat the queen, her advisors, and some rich people from the city. Not who, just some rich people from the city.
Yeah.
As we walked over to the empty seats, my element senses were going off, and I sensed the strong element flow coming. The old man sitting at the table.
All these people coming again. It's Avatar the porno.
I could also sense the super strong water element coming off of him. Oh, God!
Ooh.
As if he had 2 powers. But that can't be. Yes, it can, considering the fact that you have 2 powers.
And Vlayru stole one from you, too, and he already has a power.
You and Vlayru both have 2 powers. It's possible for people to have 2 powers.
It's just anime syndrome where they say it's impossible for everything.
You're just all retarded. I would have definitely had picked it up, especially now that I lightning powers and have recently opened up my senses more. So why does he have 2 powers?
Your Majesty.
I said to her as we got to the empty chairs.
You may be seated.
She said after we bowed. So we what?
We sat bowed.
Sat down and joined the conversation as the servants brought food. Ada looked over to me and asked,
I don't know why, but I feel that when I speak to you, it's like speaking to one of the older casts.
It does? That's really strange. I mean, I'm certainly not as powerful as they were.
I told them.
Do tell.
Well, my swordsmanship is nothing like theirs were, I'm sure. Don't get me wrong. I can use a sword. I am just not as good with it yet.
I explained.
Well, that's perfect. We have a guest with us tonight who is the best swordsman of our time. Please, sir, stand up and introduce yourself.
She asked to old man I sensed earlier.
Hello, Kitana. I'm Master Zen. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
He said as he gave a Japanese bow. Why would he give a Japanese bow if Japan doesn't exist?
It's the pedophile nation with element pedophile.
I gave a bow back, then said,
Pleased to meet you.
I said to him,
If you would like to, I could train you. Would you like to know the spirit bomb?
I hate this kid. He asked me, without hesitating.
Okay, sure, that'll be great.
I said to him,
Great. If you would like, you could use the training grounds. Whenever you would like.
He told him, okay, wait. He said he was going to train her, and then he's like, well, if you want to learn to be a swordsman, go over there. And
And leave me the fuck alone.
Don't bother me.
Don't talk to me. Just go there and hit stuff with the sword.
Oh,
That would be great. You guys are so generous.
I told them.
Anything to help the Avatar? You bring us peace. We give any help we can to give you.
Oh my god.
Not only did that end of that sentence like car wreck, but he said Avatar again.
Oh my god. Yeah, go.
Thank you again. Well, it looks like we are all set with dinner.
I said as we stood and bowed once more. What? This is in quotations. Who's saying this?
I don't let her say it because it's in her head, but it's quoted.
Yeah. Just say it as Vlayru. Say it as Vlayru.
As we walked toward the door, follow Grace Masters and stopped us. Be sure to be up earlier tomorrow for training starts then.
I nodded my head, then continued to follow Grace to our rooms. She bid us good night. Then we went off. We all said good night to each other and carted ourselves to bed. What? How do you what?
Because they ate so much, they're fat now.
They jump into a
They
serving
need-
cart. They have to be rolled.
Yeah,
Actually,
they're so big.
I think this castle's awesome because they have Mario Kart beds, which is pretty fucking cool.
Wow.